Alright y'all, so I finally got Spec D taillights, and it's kind of a funny story. I guess it's not that funny, but a story about these taillights. I also only like these ones that have the red, I guess those part is being red, because everyone runs the white ones or the clear ones, and I think they all just look cheap. But my homie, the guy I bought the car from, he was supposed to send me some parts, but ended up sending me just the taillights instead, so it worked out great. But this one is hazy right there, which I think will come out, but other than that, the rest of the taillight is good. And then if you look at this one, it's not hazy, but the bottom part right here is chipped, a big chunk of the lens, and then over here, this corner also got chipped. And I think the seal is still good, and I think there's still glue and everything, so I'm running them to test them, also because I needed to take my OEM ones, the clears off, so I could work on those ones. But also, these didn't come with the gaskets and resistors, so I'm really kind of just testing them out. Also, everyone else seemed to get their custom plate today, or a lot of people that I know, which is crazy because I don't know if they just put their order in a lot longer after me or what, but all of theirs have white lettering, and I like the black lettering, but I feel like the white lettering would go a lot better with my bash bar, as well as it would just be a lot easier to see and it would just pop more. So I might see if I can get a different one. But also, why I'm actually here is because I was meeting the homie and I got something that is kind of low-key a throwback and kind of a full circle moment. Ta-da! Now this is not the full thing. This is literally just the muffler, and this used to be on Genefifi, and then he ran it on his gen, and then he took it off before he sold his gen, and now at some point that is going to be on this. So I really love the single exit look on Genesis Coupes. I also think it'll look really good because then I can move that where those are, so you can see more of the bash bar. Originally, I was just going to keep this how it is because I don't see a lot of Genesis guys running it this setup, but I don't love how the plate is in the way of the bash bar. So yeah. I'm very excited, y'all. Today we're doing one of the easiest mods I think you could really do. One of the easiest mods. And I'm also excited because I'm also going to do another video. I don't know when it'll be out, but the top 5 free modifications to your Genesis Coupe. And what I'm doing is, you probably seen it, I feel like everyone does this. And even sometimes you might buy a Genesis and it might already come with a Spec Ds. So that's a plus. But I'm going to do the Audi mod. And all it is pulling one wire, cutting it, and that's it. So I'm not gonna run these for very long, but I did need them because I'll give you a little sneak peek, or a little inside scoop. I'm gonna take my clears, the OEM ones, and I'm gonna have them be modified a little bit more, and then Yeah, that's actually all I'm gonna say. So I'm not gonna give anything away, but I'm gonna give you a little hint. But yeah, basically just gonna pop these out, and then I'll show y'all. It's a really, don't do what I do. Don't do what Landlocked Motorsports does, because he doesn't know what he's doing. But I'm just showing y'all what I do, and then how it looks after. So probably gonna be a shorter video, but I thought it'd be fun to take y'all along with me. So yeah, let's get started. All right, y'all, there's a lot of videos on how to do this and a lot better instructions, but if you don't want to watch them and for some reason you want to know how I do it, and probably the wrong, also look at this, what the heck, I did not do that. Anyway, you're gonna take this part out. So this part is shoved in there, so all of these are basically just housed in there. You pop this off, bing bang boom, and then you're gonna have, you want to look for these right here, not those, not these, not these, this right here, and it's this green wire. So he's gonna go ahead and it's supposed to have the right tools. Again, Motorsports does not. So just go ahead and cut everything. No, I'm just playing. Just cut the green one. All right, and just like that, I cut mine. I actually don't know why you need wire cutters or the reasoning behind it, but whatever. But told y'all, Landlocked Motorsports does it different out here. And I didn't have any new electrical tape. I thought I did, I didn't. So I'm using this old electrical tape that I found, and it's not sticky anymore. And again, I don't really understand why. I guess to prevent a fire or something, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna use this, throw it on, and then just use some Gorilla Tape that I found to basically stick it so it stays on. Does that make sense? Okay, wow, would you look at that? It stuck. They still had some stick to give. So then reverse the procedure, and then just put everything back in, bada bing, bada boom, plug them back in, and then I'll show y'all what it looks like with it and without. But it's also, dang, I'm ashy. It's also daytime, so I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but I'm gonna try my best. And here we go. In 3, 2, 1. You thought I was gonna do a transition. Okay, now I will. Oh yeah, I don't know how well you can see it, but you can definitely tell. So basically it's just that part, and then the before, where you have these 4 jewels that are also lit up. So I'm gonna try, and later tonight, when it's darker out, get y'all some better footage. But before, after, in my opinion, I used to love Spec Ds, but I feel like they're just so played out now. I think they still look good, but I really only like these ones that have the red housing or the red insides. And I just feel like they look super OEM plus. The white ones, I honestly low-key feel like they look cheap. Sometimes they can look decent on a build if it's done right, but yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one, and then probably the clip after that will just be at nighttime so you can actually see it better. But again, I feel like everyone who has Spec Ds already does this, so this video is probably super repetitive and low-key lame. So I apologize, but the Genesis content is still coming. I'm still putting in a whole bunch. I have a lot of clips that I don't know. I'm either gonna put it all in one video, it's gonna be super random, and it's gonna be me just doing a whole bunch of different random stuff, or it's gonna be a whole bunch of shorter videos. So, yeah. All right, y'all, this will be my reaction to the taillights. I gotta go to work, but, ooh, yeah, so much better. I'm gonna move the car forward a little bit so I can see it better. One sec. I gotta get rollers by myself. Not just playing. Oh yeah. To me, that transforms, sorry, another exhaust right there. That transforms the look so much, and I think it really elevates it. It makes it look so much more aggressive. And then I'll show y'all this real quick. All right, y'all, I just got home from work. It is super late. It's about 3:30 in the morning. I have a lot of stuff in my hands, not trying to drop everything, but I will try to give you a lower angle. And yeah, I think it looks so aggressive and just, I don't know, it just looks right. It just looks like it's supposed to be like that. But I am going to go to bed. So I appreciate y'all for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.